As humans, we spend most of our day upright on our feet. So it's pretty common to, at some point, experience foot pain. Now obviously, if you've gone through something acute or very traumatic, or if your foot pain has lasted for weeks on end, seek medical attention. But otherwise, there's some simple things you can do right at home to fight foot pain, and we'll share them now. If you've experienced minor acute trauma, rice is always a good thing. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. Frozen peas or corn make for nice icing, and ice can even be done for pain without acute injury. Footwear is very important, and you want a nice arch, cushioning, support, and it should fit well and not pinch or be too snug. Flip-flops are a no-no, as they give no support and stability to a painful foot. If the arch or bottom of your feet are sore, consider a self-massage. Any type of ball will do, golf ball, tennis ball. In this case, I'm using a little bouncy ball with my children, or even a frozen water bottle for some ice and massage at the same time. Simply place your foot on the ball, roll back and forth. You control the intensity of the massage by how much pressure you put into the ball. Maintaining lower body strength and balance is also critical in minimizing pain or strain to the feet. So for your calves, you can do calf raises, either on flat ground or, to make it more challenging, at the edge of a step. You can also use TheraBand and work that ankle in varying directions. For more about hip strength and balance, refer to one of our past videos, which we will link to in the description. Normal motion is important for those feet. So to keep that foot moving and the blood circulating, try ankle pumps up and down, ankle circles clockwise, counterclockwise, and even some toe curls, bending and extending over the edge of a step or a book. In a stairwell, you can do a simple calf stretch. Place the ball of your foot at the edge of the step. Let your heel drop down against your body weight. Make certain to hold the wall and the railing for balance so that you don't fall. To add to the stretch, you could then rotate and reach across with your right arm toward the left wall, or reach across with your left arm toward the right wall to add a nice little rotation component while you're stretching. In the same staircase, you could stretch your hamstring. Put your leg forward. On the step, hold the railing for balance. Reach forward towards your toe. Hold 2 to 3 times for 20 to 30 seconds. A nice little three-dimensional twist. Slowly rotate the whole leg from left to right about 10 or 20 times, and you'll feel a nice stretch in the back of the thigh. On your same staircase, holding your rail or step, you're going to put your foot on the step, and now you're getting that hip flexor. Reach your arm over your head toward the ceiling, and you'll feel a nice pull through the front of the thigh. You can also then reach across and hold left, or reach across and hold right. Reach overhead and side bend left, or side bend right to get that nice three-dimensional component. On the same staircase, cross one leg over the other at the ankle, and then take your chest, bending forward toward the leg until you feel a nice pull into the buttocks or the back of the thigh to get those hip rotators. If you're lacking the ability to bend your knee on a wall, slide your butt as close as you can get, and then simply slide the heel down till you feel a nice stretch. Hold for 10 or 15 seconds, and then straighten back out. Do this for a good 10 or 15 repetitions to allow the muscle to loosen. If your knee is tight and you're unable to straighten it, lie off the end of the bed, or in this case, a toy chest or ottoman. Kneecaps completely hanging off. And you'll just lie there against gravity. For an extra stretch, put on a heavy shoe or an ankle weight so that it can stretch out your knee for you. For general aches and pains, try a nice foot bath with some Epsom salt, where the magnesium helps as a natural muscle relaxer to soothe the aches and pains in your feet.